Math Module 5, Lesson 11. I can find the area of rectangles with mixed by mixed and fraction by fraction side lengths by tiling, record by drawing, and relate to fraction multiplication. Make sure everything I do in the video, you're doing in your workbook. Good luck! So here's the table that you're going to be completing throughout concept development and your problem set. So you are going to see rectangles A, B, C, D, and E. And we're going to figure out the length and width, and then you will have to figure out its area. This is review from what we were learning before the New York State test. So here's our rectangle A. So we need to figure out the length, and then we need to figure out the width. So let's look at the length first. So length is going from left to right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 full units, and then half of a unit. So I know the length is equal to 4 1/2, and it's units. So now I need to figure out the width. So I'm going to count, and on a rectangle, it's like the side. So 1 unit, 2 unit, and that looks to be about half, so 2 1/2 units. So my width is equal to, oops, I'm going to have to do it over top, 2 1/2 units. So now I'm going to fill in my table for rectangle A. I know the length is 4 1/2, and the width is 2 1/2. So let's draw this on our problem set page. So I'm going to draw a quick sketch of my rectangle. So 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. So let's start finding the area of this rectangle A. So I'm going to break this up into whole units and partial. So my whole number would be 4, and that's through here. And then this little section is 1/2. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my width. So the top section is 2. And this little section is 1/2. So, in order to find the area of just this section, I'm going to do 4 times 2. Well, 4 times 2 is 8. Now, we're going to figure out this section right below it. So, I'm going to do 4 times 1/2. Well, 4 times 1 is 4. And then 1 times 2 is 2, so 4 halves, which is just happens equal to. All right, halfway done. So now I want to figure out this section. So I'm going to do 2 times 1/2. Well, 2 times 1 is 2, and then 1 times 2 is 2. Well, that equals 1 whole. All right, the hardest one, this little tiny corner. So I have 1 times 1, which is, I know, shocking, 1, and 2 times 2, 4. So now we're going to find the area of rectangle A. You may use the space underneath the table for concept development to write this. You may use the blank page on the back of the concept development. You must show this work. So we have A equals 8 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1/4. Down below, A equals 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So 11 whole number. 1/4 is my fraction. Units squared. Must have that exponent too flying in the air. So now we're going to fill in our area as 11 1/4 4th units squared. And make sure that exponent is flying in the air. So now I'm going to prove that the area of this rectangle A is equal to 11 1/4 using the multiplication formula. So I know it's A equals, always start with that so I know it's area, length times width. So I know A is equal to, my length is 4 1/2. But you know what? I want to convert that to an improper fraction so I can multiply it. So 4 times 2, whole number times denominator is 8, plus the numerator, so 9/2 times the width. So I know my width is 2 1/2. So making that an improper, whole number times denominator, 2 times 4, or 2 times 2 is 4, got ahead of myself. Add the numerator 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5. Denominator stays the same. So now, A is equal to, well, numerator times numerator, 9 times 5, 45. Denominator times denominator, 2 times 2 is 4. So now I need to convert that to a mixed number. So 45 divided by 4. So I can do the math over to the side. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. Bring down the 5. 5 divided by 4, how many 4s fit into 5 is 1 again. So I get a 1. I know you can't really see that. Apologize. That's my new numerator, and my denominator stays the same. So I know my area is 11 1/4 units squared. So let's fill in this chart over to the side. So we know that the length is 4 1/2. The width is 2 1/2. And my area is 1 1/4. And they were so nice to already label the units for you. Make sure everything I did, you did as well. If we wanted, we could have also broken up this model just like we did with the colored Post-its. So this was 1/4, this was 2, this was 1, that's a 4 by the way, and this was 8. So I suggest we do that. We'll do that for letter B next. For rectangle B, I just happen to know that my length is equal to 1 3/4, and that my width is equal to 3 3/4. So now we're going to fill this out in our table for the concept development page. So now I filled out my length and width in my chart. So now I'm going to sketch my rectangle B just so I can see what it is. So my length is really short, so it's 1 3/4. And my width is a little longer. So I know that is 3 3/4. So for letter B, I'm going to break this up into whole numbers and fractional parts. So I know this is 1 whole, and I know this is 3/4. And I know that this, so I'm going to draw that line. And then I know that this top part is 3, and this lower part is 3/4. So I'm going to do that distributive property that we talked about. So to figure out this box, I need to do 1 times 3. Well, 1 times 3 is 3. 3 whole Post-its, 3 whole units. So now I need to do this section. So I have 3 times 3/4. Well, that's 9/4 because 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times that invisible 1 is 4. So 9/4. Alright, now I'm going to go in this bottom row. So I have 1 times 3/4. Well, that's easy. 1 times anything is that other number, 3/4. Last but not least, I have 3/4 and 3/4. So 3 times 3 is 9. And 4 times 4 is 16. So I have A equals 3 plus 9/4 plus 3/4 plus 9/16. Well, I would go below, but I don't have any space. So I'm going to do A equals. So you should be doing this below. So I can add my fourths. So I have 3 plus 9 plus 3 is 12/4 plus 9/16. Well, I happen to know A equals 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6 and 9/16 units squared. So that's what I think my A equals. So I'm going to say 1 3/4 times 3 3/4 is 6 and 9/16 units squared. Well, we're not done because now we have to check it with the area formula using multiplication. So we always start with A equals length times width. So A is equal to, alright, so I have 1 3/4 times 3 3/4. So now, in order to multiply those, I need to make them improper. So I'm going to start with whole number by denominator. 1 times 4 is 4. Add the numerator. 4 plus 3 is 7. So the length is 7/4 times whole number times denominator. 3 times 4 is 12. Add the numerator. 12 plus 3 is 15/4. Alright, A equals numerator by numerator. Well, I don't know 7 times 15. So I'm going to do my work up at the top. 7 times 5, 35. Carry the 3. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 3 is 10. So 105. So I have 105. 4 times 4 is 16. Well, I don't know 105 divided by 16 because I need to now make it a mixed number. So I'm going to do 105 divided by 16. So 1 divided by 16 I can't do. 10 divided by 16 I can't do. So 16... Oh gosh, so how many 16s are going to fit into 105? Well, if I know 7 15s do, I'm going to try 6. Alright, I got to do my work over to the side. 16 times 6. 36, carry the 3, 96. Alright. So, I'm going to have to borrow 0, 10 becomes a 9, becomes a 15. 15 minus 6 is 900. So 9/16. Oh, wow. A equals 6 and 9/16. So my length was 1 3/4. My width is 3 3/4. And my area is indeed 6 and 9/16. So now for the concept development, letters C and D, and the problem set for numbers 3 and 4, rectangle C and D, you're going to do exactly what we just did for A and B. Make sure you show all your work, whether you need to use the bottom of the concept development page or the back of it. Good luck!